Alright, Shalom. All praise to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to you, brothers of Fleck, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Alright, this video here is starting something new. It's trending in Babylon the Great. Alright, new little series trending in Babylon the Great. Alright, but this was gonna be bonus holes. Yeah, you heard it correctly. Bonus holes. Okay. So I got an article on bonus holes. So let's see what it is. It's from MSN.com. It says, health professionals are now being told to call vaginas bonus holes to avoid offending Autobot patients. Okay. So we got a new terminology. It can no longer be called vagina. We got to use the term bonus holes. Okay. Now, what's crazy about it is when you think about the term bonus, is basically like an extra. All right. So, thus, you think about it in those terms, a bonus hole is an extra hole, meaning it's not the primary hole. I mean, it feels silly as hell just even talking about this stupid shit. All right. I'm going to read this here real quick. Health professionals are being urged to use the term bonus holes when referring to vaginas in order to avoid offending the Autobot or non-binary patients, according to the Daily Mail. This suggestion was made by a charity called Joe Cervical Cancer Trust, which aims to provide information and support for health professionals treating patients with cervical cancer, per the news outlet. The charity clarified that they were not suggesting that all women use this term, but rather it was important to use inclusive language that will reach out to Autobots and non-binary individuals. However, this suggestion has been met with criticism from women's rights campaigners who argue that the language is misogynistic and dehumanizing. The use of the term bonus holes instead of vagina is seen as an attempt to be more inclusive and respectful towards Autobots and non-binary individuals. By using this term, health professionals are acknowledging that not everyone with a vagina identifies as a woman. Okay? It is important to recognize and validate the identities of all patients, regardless of their gender identity, they argue. However, social media critics contend that replacing the term vagina with bonus hole is problematic as it diminishes the significance and complexity of female anatomy. They believe that this language is demeaning and reinforces harmful stereotypes. The charity defended their suggestion by stating that they were providing information for all individuals with services and the health professionals who support them. They emphasized the need for healthcare providers to be sensitive and inclusive in their language to ensure that all patients feel respected and understood. However, many women's rights campaigners argued that this attempt at inclusivity comes at the expense of women's rights and erases the unique experiences and struggles faced by cisgender women. And if you don't know, a cisgender woman is a woman who was born a woman and identifies as what she was born as, or identifies as what the particular sex or the particular gender that was assigned to her at birth. That's what a cisgender woman is versus cisgender male. Alright. The debate surrounding the use of terminology in healthcare is complex and multifaceted. On one hand, it is crucial to create an inclusive and safe space for Autobots and non-binary individuals, ensuring that their identities are recognized and respected. On the other hand, it is important to acknowledge the historical and societal significance of female anatomy and not diminish its importance. Healthcare professionals must strike a balance between being sensitive to the needs of all patients while preserving the integrity of medical terminology. All right, one last time, bonus holes. No more vaginas. It's about bonus holes now. Okay, and with the way the people in this society, their primary hole would be the anus anyway, the exit door, the back door. Most people, the way these people are set up here in Babylon the Great, the wickedness here, they prefer the back door anyway. So that would most likely be their primary hole, while the vagina is the bonus hole. I'm gonna grab a couple of scriptures. It's Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And woe means destruction. So destruction unto them are evil, calamities, bad times, just total destruction unto them. That's committing these evils in the earth, but then they calling it good. Inclusivity for bonus holes, and with the legbakia. When I say legbakia, that's the LGB, and the rest, the Kia. All right, legbakia. All right, so you including all of that, I mean, you're basically saying that evil is good by stating that we need to provide a safe space for them. Things that are unnatural. Is Proverbs chapter 17 verse 15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. All right. So these people justify the wicked and they condemn the just. And who are the just? The Israelites, and most importantly, the ones that are speaking up, the ones that are calling on that power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, telling our people to turn back to him, that this place is wicked. Okay, nothing good is gonna come of this place. That's the just. Okay, they condemn you for wanting a heterosexual, or the intersexual dynamics of a heterosexual male and a heterosexual female. That's condemned if you're not accepting of the legbakia. All right, you're deemed as evil. You're deemed as wicked. The ways of the Lord are deemed as evil and wicked. All right. It's Malachi chapter 2 verse 16. For the Lord, for Yahweh, the power of Israel, saith that he hateth putting away. For one covereth violence with his garment, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Therefore take heed to your spirit that ye deal not treacherously. Ye have wearied the Lord with your words. Yet ye say, wherein have we wearied him? When we say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord, and he delighteth in them, or where is the power of judgment? Okay, and especially our people do that. They, once again, inclusivity to be accepted, because you talk to these people, a lot of our people are down with it. Okay, especially these churches, and they say, where's the Lord's judgment? Okay, they think that because the Lord is tarrying in judgment, because he's not immediately, exacting judgment upon someone. Some people they are now, but because they continue in that particular lifestyle, and the Lord is not immediately putting them to death, they believe that they're okay. They believe that they're doing what's right. They're literally convinced in their own mind. All right. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3. Verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that's what we're seeing now. We seeing pandemics. Okay. We seeing pestilences. We seeing food scarcities. We seeing people just going out of their mind, bugged the hell out. We seeing mass shootings, perilous time. Well, we seeing earthquakes, storms, record-breaking. We're in the times of record-breaking activity in the earth, in which the Lord is doing. So these perilous times are here, and they're just going to continue to get worse. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Everyone is all about self here. You got everyone takes selfies. Everyone is social media. Everyone want to put themselves up on a pedestal. Everyone just has so much pride. Okay? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Literal. All these things are literal. Blasphemy. They blaspheme the Lord. They disobedient. They don't care about parents. They're unthankful. They're unholy. They go along with everything. Without natural affection, legbakia, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, have no self-control, fierce, despisers of those that are good. And these are the prophets that are out there that are out there teaching to return back to the Lord. Okay, they despise them. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures, then lovers of the Most High. Okay, they give up the things, or they'll do anything for the almighty dollar. Anything, to as they say, get it how they get it, to live a certain lifestyle, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. All right, usually people like to act like they quote unquote spiritual, or they deal with a higher power, or all these different things, but they have that form, but they deny. Okay, they deny the Lord. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 verse 21. And this was an occasion to deceive the world, for men suffering either calamity or tyranny did ascribe unto stones and stocks the incommunicable name. All right, these idols. Okay, but the Lord Yahweh, that name cannot be transferred or translated over to an idol. Okay, these people are into hella idol worship. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revilings of strange rites, okay, they do all these things. They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. Marriage between a man and a woman, that ain't even something major here. Because now a man be dealing with a woman, or a woman be dealing with a man. They have what they call side pieces, side chicks, side dudes, or dudes that pay for this, and dudes that do meet you out. It's all kind of wicked ass stuff that go on here. Okay, it says they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either one slew another traitorously, or grieved him by adultery. Adultery is a major thing here. This place here is all about adultery. So that there reign in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls. Here you go, changing of kind. Okay, these people changing. That's why they call them Autobots. Disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. For the worshiping of idols, not to be ashamed, not to be named, is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. Once again, it all goes back to idol worship. This feminism thing goes back to idol worship. The whole beta male thing goes back to idol worship. The whole independent woman goes back to idol worship. The whole Autobots, the Legbakia movement goes back to idol worship. Everything, literally, all the evil here is literally based upon the beginning, the cause, the and the end of all evil is through idol worship. Okay? So, said all that to say, we got bonus holes. Why? Because of idol worship. We got bonus holes because of the wickedness here in Babylon the Great. Alright, so this is a new topic here. Trending in Babylon the Great. Alright, bonus holes. So, call all you how about Shema, Shah, about Shema Kako. Dash will be edified. Shalom.